Hello and welcome to the class. I am going to be your professor for the next 8 weeks as we move through learning about APA. Now, one thing I know, APA can be very intimidating, especially when you first start to use it. Keep in mind that we're going to build each week upon the knowledge that you gained previously. And even when you're done with the 8 weeks, you're not going to know everything there is to know about APA. It definitely is a work in progress. And as you move through the program, you're going to learn more. The more you use it, the more you're going to understand it and just become, fluent in it. I want to advise you, I guess, to have your APA book out as you're working on some of your assignments so you can begin to bookmark. My book is completely bookmarked with, citations, references, level headings, things like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my notes page here. So might be looking straight at you here, but a couple of the things that I want to remind you of is each week you're going to have discussion posts, and your primary post is always going to be due on Thursday night by midnight, right before midnight Pacific time. So it really doesn't matter where you live in the country, you have to follow the Pacific time. So your primary posts due then, and then you're going to have 2 response posts due Sunday night, same thing, right before midnight Pacific time. So if you have any questions about the discussion board that you don't understand, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, but I'm just going to read through it for this week. So choose a healthcare topic that interests you. It can be any topic of your choice, but it must be related to healthcare or the healthcare profession. During this course, you will be researching this topic and writing a formal paper about it. So by the time we get to week 8, you're going to have a well-constructed APA paper upon the topic that you choose this week. So for this week's discussion, we will do step 1, pick and state your topic. Then explain why you have chosen it and how it relates to healthcare. Your discussion board posting should reflect the correct tone for academic threads, so just be professional. That's basically what we're trying to say here. Then you will respond to 2 peers in your course by Sunday night, giving them feedback. Hey, great topic. Oh, think of this, or maybe you can incorporate this into your topic, whatever you want to write about. Now let's get to your assignment. There's 2 parts to this assignment. The first part, and I want you to keep in mind, you don't have to have this in APA format. So please keep that in mind. I'm not looking for page numbers, title page, level headings. You can certainly practice that if you want to. That's not a problem at all, but I'm not going to be grading you on that, at least not yet. We're going to get to that in the next few units. What I'm looking for is the content that's going to be addressed in the assignment. So for part 1, an important behavior of successful students pertains to establishing a weekly study schedule. This may sound overly elementary, and I totally get that, but honestly, when I have students that are in advanced courses, they still can struggle with time management. Now, with that being said, I know life happens, so just communicate with your professor if, something is throwing you a curveball for the week. All right. High-performing college students know exactly every hour of their day, week, and how they will use their time. As part of this week's assignment, please complete the attached study calendar, and you can click on that and describe how you will use it in a Word document to prepare for this and next week's assignment. So we're just kind of prepping you to plan for college. This is one of your very first courses. You're back into the grind of college. And, your life may have changed from the last time you went through college courses. So we just want to help you get organized. All right. So what are your most ideal times in the upcoming week based upon your calendar template? When will you have blocks of extended time to work on your Aspen courses and weekly assignments? It is best to make those days and times significant and protected time. So I am giving you permission to tell your spouse or significant others or your kids, hey, I'm back in college. I need to devote time for this. So you have to cook the meal tonight, or you get to clean the house tonight, or you get to do the laundry. I'm giving you permission to do that. Sometimes you need to hear that as a nurse because you can't always do everything. Something is always going to give. All right, where are we at? It is best to make those days time significant and protected time when there is no interruption and you can totally focus on getting your schoolwork done. Hold preciously to these time blocks for schoolwork. If so, you're going to produce higher quality work and be less stressed in the end. In a nutshell, don't cram, don't procrastinate, don't wait till the last minute. I know my stress level always would go up if that's what I did. All right, so now part 2 of your assignment. We want you to narrow down your topic that you have chosen in your discussion board this week by choosing an invention strategy. We all have different best ways to write a paper, and there's a few of them listed here. There's clustering, listing, free writing, outlining. I always did better outlining, so I could kind of see from beginning to end how my paper was going to kind of shape up, but that doesn't always work for other people. So we want you to write about your invention strategy. Brainstorm the subject that you narrowed down. So in the same paper that you just got done writing your study template on, in the same paper, complete the invention strategy you chose and attach your strategy work either in the same document as part 1, or I guess you can submit it as a separate file. They changed that on me, sorry. They want you to include a conclusion paragraph here. So answer these questions in a well-developed paragraph discussion. Which strategy did you choose and why? How did the strategy work for you, and will you use it again in the future? So here you are going to include that as part of the document. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I know getting back in the swing of things can be a little intimidating, and I want to make this process as easy as possible. And I don't want you to ever think any question about APA is a dumb question. I will help guide you to your APA book. I will refer to that throughout the entire course. But I just want you to know, don't be afraid to email me. And some of you may be familiar with that course messaging. I would advise you not to use it for me because sometimes it always doesn't go through and I don't want you feeling like I'm ignoring you. But I really try and answer my emails in about 24 hours. I usually check them in the morning and check them in the evening, but no guarantee that you might not get an answer until the next day. But usually I'm pretty good about getting back to you in 24 hours because it does go straight to my phone. So anyway, I don't want to take any more of your time. Welcome and good luck.